Lecture number 23, Pivot Points. Many of the students ask for me what is a pivot point. A pivot point is a technical analysis indicator or tool or calculation used to determine the overall trend of the market over different time frames. The pivot point itself is simply the average of high, low and the close price from the previous trading day. In a simple terms, if I want to calculate pivot point of today, then I supposed to take the high, low and the close price of previous day. Pivot points are significant levels chartists can use to determine both things, the directional movement as well as the potential support and resistance levels. Pivot points are predictive in nature and leading indicators. It means it reacts early before the price has moved. Pivot point is provide support and resistance levels that are projected based on pivot point calculations. At the beginning of the trading day, the flow traders would look at the previous day high low close to calculate a pivot point for the current trading day. My dear friends, many of the traders only use pivot points as a main technical analysis tool for trading intraday. The pivot point is basically a complete trading system which provide you entry, exit and stop loss point. It means it does not require any other tool to confirm. Why we use the pivot points? There are four main reasons that we can use pivot points. First, to identify the trend or direction of price. Second, to identify the potential support and resistance levels. Third, to identify the forecastings of price targets. And the fourth important thing, that pivot points can be considered as a complete trading system. We can easily identify trends with pivot points. When the price of an asset is trading above the pivot points, it indicates that the day is bullish or positive. When the price of an asset is trading below the pivot levels or pivot points, it indicates the day is bearish or a negative. When the price of an asset is trading equal to near the pivot points, then it indicates that the day is neutral or sideways. How to calculate a pivot points? By the help of a formula that show on your screen, we can easily calculate the pivot points and projected support and resistance levels. As the picture or image show on your screen, it is a very simple formula for pivot points. The pivot point is calculated by high plus low plus close and all is divided by 3. It provides you the pivot level of that time frame. Then we have to calculate the projected resistance level 1, resistance level 2 as well as support level 1 and support level 2 as mentioned by an equation in your screen, where P is considered to be the pivot points, R1 is considered to be the resistance first, R2 is considered to be the resistance 2, S1 is considered to be the support 1 and S2 is considered to be the support 2. So by this simple equation, we can easily calculate the pivot point calculators. In the markets, we are also get a readily available tools in which we only input high, low and close, and the remaining things will be calculated easily. We are also providing the various links where you can easily approach to the website and easily calculate your pivot points. Most important thing, how the pivot points are used for every trading strategy or any time frame trader. So for resolution of a time frame for every kind of trader, we have to learn in depth. Let's understand in a simple terms. As the picture show on your screen, we are create a table which simplify tell you about how we use the pivot points for different time frames and trading strategies. The first time frame or trading expectation is intraday, where we can use the previous day and the previous week high-low close for calculating the pivots as well as the potential figures of support and resistance. Then the next level we discuss about momentum trading, that is valid for week to a month. For calculating the momentum trading levels, we have to consider 3 time frames at a point of time. The first is previous day high-low close, the another one is previous week high-low close, and the next one is previous month high-low close. By calculating all 3 time frame levels, pivots and potential resistance and supports, and taking the common figures out of all 3 time frames, all common figures are considered to be the important support and resistance levels. Within that video, we can easily explain all 3 time frames, conclusions, support and resistances. The third trading expectation is midterm trading, that means that is valid for a month to a quarter. For that calculations, we have to use previous week high-low close, previous month high-low close and previous quarter high-low close. For an example, if I standing on 5th of May 2019, then 4th May 2019 will be your previous day. Then 29th April or 30th April to 4th of May will be your complete week. That is high-low close, and the previous month, that means the April month high-low close is considered for calculating the monthly pivot points. The fourth important trading expectation is value investment. Those who are a time horizon of more than a year, they can use the pivot points to calculate the projected targets and support levels. The value investors always consider the previous month high-low close, previous quarter high-low close and the previous year high-low close. For an example, if the today's time date is 4th of April, then the March month will be your previous month. The January to March quarter will be your previous quarter, and the 2018 or 19 1st January to 31st December 2018 will be considered to be your previous year. By the help of this 3 time frame pivots, we can easily get our conclusive supports and resistances. Now we consider how we can get a trading view by using a pivot points. It is very simple. We have to interpret the data according to our trading expectations. In a simple term, if the close is greater than the pivot value, we consider to be the positive trend, and the strategy or the trading view in the positive trend will be buy on dips. That means every correction is an opportunity for accumulation or buying. If the close is less than the pivot value, that means it is a negative trend and we use to sell on rise. If the close is equal to pivot value, it is considered to be the neutral. That means you sell at resistance and you buy at support. Now let's understand the pivot points example on Dow Jones. As the sample slide will show on your screen, by the help of this table we can easily understand how to calculate pivots and how to get conclusion out of it. In table, the index name is Dow Jones, the trading view is intraday, the time frame is intraday charts, the pivot point considered is previous day, that means previous day high low close, and the previous week high low close. The previous day, that means 3rd of May 2019, the high is 26,535, the low is 26,370, and the close is 26,505. Whereas the previous week is considered from 29th of April to 3rd of May, in which the high is 26,689, the low is 26,180, and the close is same as 26,505. We are also providing the link from where you can easily click and calculate your pivot. Now the sample image is shown on your screen. We calculate daily pivot value as well as the weekly pivot value by just putting the high-low close in the pivot calculator. By putting the pivot calculators of high, low and close of previous day, that will be on 3rd of May, the high is 26,535, the low is 26,370, and the close is 26,505. Now just click on find value and you can easily calculate your pivot point. The pivot value for daily charts or the previous day is 26,470. It means the close is greater than pivot value. That means the trend is positive. Now this calculator easily calculates the projected resistances and projected supports. By the same way, we can also calculate the weekly pivot points by the help of previous week high-low close. And the pivot point for the weekly is 26,458. And the calculator is also providing you the projected resistance and support. Now the current market price is 26,505, which is the past day closing. And now we find out the common points to get a conclusive support and resistances. We consider the common figures or the nearest figure from the both resistance and supports. For helping you the ascertaining the support and resistances, we give the different colors to resistance and support, and this same colors is also highlighted in the images. The first major support is between 26,458 to 26,470, which is highlighted in the image by a green outer box. The both outer box of green color are common figures and the nearest one. So the both pivot point itself considered to be the important support levels. Then the next support is shown in yellow in color. When we see the daily pivot S3 and the weekly pivot S1, both are in a very common figure and the nearest figure over the all supports. So both are considered or ring in a yellow color, and that is your second important support level. If the price breaks for 26,458 in Dow Jones, then the next level of support is 26,140 to 26,227. Now we consider with resistances. The resistance 1 is considered in the red color. As we already see, the R2, the resistance level 2 of daily chart pivots, and the resistance 1 of weekly pivot are nearest figures and the common figures. Both are considered in a red outline. So the figure is 26,635 to 26,736 is considered to be the important resistance level. The next resistance level is shown in blue color. As we see the resistance third in daily pivot, and the resistance 2 in weekly pivot are common and nearest in figure. So we consider to be a conclusive resistance level 2. If the price breaks the resistance 1 of the level of 26,736, then the price travel and find a resistance at next level of, which is shown in blue color. The color or the range is 26,800 to 26,967. So all four, the resistance 1 level and the resistance 2 level, are important hurdles for the Dow Jones in the coming week, and the support 1 and support 2 are the major supports for Dow Jones in the coming month. Those who want to trade on Mondays, because these all prices are considered to be on Friday, then for the Monday the possible targets of resistance and support are mentioned in this chart. I hope you understand by this simple example. In the practice sheets of your curriculum, we are also providing various examples in a spreadsheet. You can easily calculate and get into a conclusions. Now, how does the pivot improve your trading? We have to understand in detail. So, pivot improve our trading by identifying the trends by comparing just close price and pivot value. The pivots and the closing comparisons identify the direction of the dominant trend. Pivot points also forecasting of the price if the trade is or the price is moving in an uncharted territory. That means the price is move at a lifetime high or a lifetime low. Pivot points also provide you the complete trade plans, uses various time frames. You can use the pivot points in any time frame and with any trading expectations. The pivot points also provide you the high probability price targets which are possibly of meeting. So by understanding this whole lecture, I hope so you are very comfortable to use the pivot points and also understand the importance of pivot points. Thank you.